You saw the title correctly. In this video, I am going to talk about what Teamninja should do to turn things around. Let's talk about it. So I wanted to talk about a couple of things, and mainly Dead or Alive 6. Now, for those that aren't aware, I'm just going to throw this out here real quick. I am a big Dead or Alive fan. I've been playing for a very long time, since Dead or Alive 2 Hardcore on the PlayStation 2. Now, this is pretty much where I stand. So Dead or Alive 6 came out in March, and there's been just a lot of weirdness surrounding this game. And let's just cut to the chase. Teamninja has most certainly made mistakes with the release of this game, with the handling of the Japanese Evo, all kinds of stuff. The patterns and how you unlock costumes. There should have been tag battle in the game. The list goes on and on, not releasing without lobbies. While there's other games that have had even more issues than Dead or Alive 6, but it's that compounded with flip-flopping back and forth about what type of game it's going to be. Is this Dead or Alive going to be the Dead or Alive that people that don't like the wobbly bits will be happy, or is this going to be the Dead or Alive everyone is familiar with? And they bounced around on this, and there was a lot of just misinformation and misunderstandings and whatnot. But all of that, and to add to that, it's Dead or Alive. It's Dead or Alive, ladies and gentlemen. So there's already a negative stigma tied to it, unfortunately, because if people took the time to play the damn game, they would realize, wow, this is fun. I've had a lot of people in my life that have just walked by and glanced and saw me play this game. And even if they did think, oh, you play it for this or you play it for that, once they see the game in action, they're like, wow, this actually looks cool. This looks fun. That's been the reaction almost every time when they see the game in action. No one says, man, this game looks like crap, or it's not fast enough, or the fighting looks off. No one ever says that, ever. To get into the point of this video, I believe that there's something that Teamninja can do. Be in the conversation. Let's put it that way. Be in the conversation. Because isn't that what any developer wants? They want to be in the damn conversation. And Dead or Alive really hasn't been a part of the conversation, even though it deserves it. There's all this other stuff surrounding the game that keep people away. So I have a suggestion for Teamninja. And just make sure you listen to all of this before you jump to conclusions, because this first bit is going to throw you for a loop. And that is, first of all, Teamninja cannot do anything to win over non-DOA fans. It's done. The ship sailed. They can't win them over. At this point, what Teamninja could do is win over the fans that left or abandoned the game before it came out. And I'm talking about specifically Dead or Alive 6. They can win those people back. But it's going to be hard. So to only win back the people that maybe were around when, Dead or Alive 5 was doing extremely well, that's a tall task. And to only get to those numbers, I don't know if it's, I don't want to say I don't know if it's worth it. I don't think they should actually do anything. In other words, I don't think they should say Dead or Alive 7 is going to be the one where there's zero fan service. Dead or Alive 7 is going to be the one that you get all your costumes for free. I don't think that would even be enough. Saying, yeah, no unlocking costumes, you get everything for free. Have fun, boys and girls. I don't think that would be enough. This is what I think they should do. They should present us a new IP. Now, before you freak out on me, I'm not saying be done and done with Dead or Alive. That's not what I'm saying at all. But if Teamninja, if their vision, their dream is to be working on a game that all the fighting game fans are talking about, to be in the fighting game community, to be in the tournaments, to be a part of the conversation, maybe they should try to make a new IP, a new fighting game. It could be with weapons or whatever. It could still have like an anime aesthetic if they wanted, but maybe one that has significantly less fan service. You have 12 characters in a roster. I know that might sound small for some people, but let's just say 12 characters, and let's just split it right down the middle and say you have 6 female characters and 6 male characters. And maybe amongst that female group, maybe you only have 3 that are like sexy, we'll say that. But significantly less wobbly bits. In fact, maybe you see some cleavage and that's about it, but you're not gonna see any of the bounciness that maybe turns people off of Dead or Alive. Now, to some people, they might say, oh, well, are you implying that they should bend the knee and make their games a certain way? No, but that is actually why I'm saying they should make a fresh new IP. Because then they can make a game and there's no negative stigma. They can make a new game and there's no expectations. Well, you have to make the game this and this way. No, they don't. They're creators. They can create whatever they want. So they can make that teen-rated fighting game. And, you know, they could still have some sexy anime girls on it if they want. But maybe, like I said, maybe a significantly less fan service. Maybe, you know, present content in a way where it's not based heavily on an insane amount of DLC. But I will point this out, that Teamninja is a part of Tecmo. Tecmo is a part of Koei. You know, Koei and Tecmo, they're one now. So that part with the DLC is a little complicated because that's part of their business practice nowadays. So that's going to be a harder thing, harder sell to a Japanese company. But I do think that it's time. And as far as Dead or Alive, it bothers me saying this, but it's just not going to win any newcomers. You know, it's going to maintain the people it has, and then occasionally, you know, there will be somebody that, and there has, especially with this game, there's going to be people that are disappointed and not happy with the direction of things. But make a fresh new IP where there's no expectations, where you can do whatever you want, and whatever that game turns out to be, that's what it's about. And then you could get people playing this game that maybe didn't give Dead or Alive a chance, but they'll give this game a chance because there's also going to be those people that don't know anything. They know what Dead or Alive is, or at least they think they know what Dead or Alive is, but they won't know anything about this game. They'll just see it in action and be like, wow, this looks fun. What is this? There you go. So anyways, those are my thoughts on what I think Teamninja could do to just revitalize themselves as far as in terms of fighting games. Not in terms of the company as a whole, but in terms of fighting games. This is what I think they should do. It's time. It's time. And you don't have to stop making Dead or Alive games either. And I imagine for them to make a fresh new IP, and they're not like a super big company, I imagine that it would take some time. So this wouldn't be something that they work on for 2 years and bam, they have the game ready to go. I think it would take some time to work out a completely new fighting game mechanics and whatnot. But I think this is what they could do to accomplish their dreams. Anyways, guys, it's been fun. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to me rattle on about Teamninja. Please leave a like, please subscribe. Tell me what you think Teamninja could do to turn things around for Dead or Alive 6. Or also just let me know, are you enjoying the game? Are you not enjoying the game? As always, guys, I will see you in the next video.